Hello once again. Thank you for tuning in to Dr. Angela M. Croom Ministries. Today we are dealing with a spirit called the Lilith. Lilith meaning night creature, screech owl, and night monster. This is a nocturnal demon. This demon is crude, shrewd, manipulative, a pageant for sex, seductive, and as well as an incubus and succubus. She is the patron of abortions. And she is dated back to 3 millennial BC, Macedonian. She is noted among the other demons, but she is the main goddess of Macedonian. And as well as she is in Babylonian demonology and Sumerian demonology, which is dated back to 2 millennial BC. She has been around for some time, causing and wreaking much havoc. And she is also noted in Isaiah 34:14, along with 3 other demons. Lilith is also an androgynous spirit, an anamorphic spirit. She is also the incubus and succubus. She targets people while they're sleeping. She targets women and men as they're sleeping, causing an arousal for them to release as they're sleeping. So this way, she sits there and gathers the emissions from men and women to create demons. So although she functions in a supernatural realm, but she targets the natural realm, so that way she could sit there and create demons while people are sleeping. And also, like the incubus and succubus, she also plays like she's a wife or the husband. And a lot of people still play with this spirit like they do the incubus and the succubus. And now this is the main one, Lilith. She sits here and act out these things and cause people, to get permission so she could sit there and be their wife or husband. And people sit there and play with her, and they don't realize they're playing with this demon, sitting there calling this demon, wife or husband. Because now she has got permission to do what she wants to do with you. And so, again, she is an incubus and succubus. Now, this Macedonian pantheon goddess was never mentioned in the Bible, but only in one scripture, Isaiah 34:14. She was never the wife of Adam, which is stated in Jewish folklore 7 BC. And this is when it was documented or inserted, in Jewish folklore 7 BC, that she was the first wife of Adam. And her and Adam was dueling over sexual positions, who was going to be on who was going to be on top, or who's going to be on top, which I find so ludicrous. But anyway, they're saying that she is made from the dust of the ground like Adam, and Genesis 1:27, and Genesis 2:22 is Eve. So they're trying to say you got 2 women here, that was with Adam. But the thing of it is, she was never with Adam, because God created, Adam and Eve for them to multiply and, to have, multiply and have children upon the earth. But now we have this Lilith who was doing the total opposite, So this would totally go against what God was trying to do upon the earth, for Adam and Eve to be, fruitful and multiply. So now Lilith is only mentioned in Isaiah 34:14, and it has to do with Edom. God's getting his vengeance on Edom, even with brimstone and fire, like Sodom and Gomorrah. And she's mentioned here with 3 other demons, a wild beast, on land, and one in desert, and you got the satire. Now these demons, the Lord was unleashing on Edom. It was like bringing hell on earth, you know, destruction upon Edom. Now, this Lilith spirit really going to have her way now, you know, along with the other demons, you know, because you know, they're unleashed. They could do whatever they want, you know, to eat them. So the children was going to be destroyed, as well as the men and the women, because now this spirit is going to be able to really, you know, create demons, because she's going to be sitting there, you know, laying with the men and women, you know, while they're sleeping, but not so much sleeping because she's on earth. So because she's being unleashed. So now you get the supernatural realm intertwined with the natural realm. So this is what we have here in Isaiah 34:14. This is the only time where Lilith is mentioned. And the King James has her mentioned as a screech owl. So this is the only time she is mentioned in the Bible. And no other time is she's mentioned, only in Jewish folklore, and that's it. Okay, let's continue. So we have things that's inserted in Jewish folklore. As I reiterate, this was done during the time of Israel's captivity, when these things were documented, and just like Isaiah was writing, you know, in captivity, when he was writing about, you know, the destruction, you know, that's going to come upon Edom. Again, you know, look at the whole thing here with God is unleashing, you know, on his enemies. You know, these spirits, these demons, releasing these demons upon the earth, upon the Gentiles, you know, for what they're doing against his people, you know. So this here is something else. But this spirit is real. It's nothing to play with. So there's no such thing as having a demon wife or a demon husband. When you sit here and engage in things like that, you're setting yourself up, because you're creating things in a supernatural realm to manifest in the natural realm for things to occur. As she sits there and gather her little troops by creating, you know, demons, by using, you know, vessels of use, you know, in the earth. So be careful. For you are warned, because she's out there and she is very real. So stay tuned for part 4, the Cambion spirit.